Quoting Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Chieri's Love is 8 Meters Tall chapters 58 through 62. And before we get into the second to last final live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty who's sleeping under my desk, Mikey, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, or for Bleach 1000-Year Blood War, which we do have the 1st and 5th episodes available for free on Patreon. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked fall anime season coming to a close and more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, yes, as I said, this is the second to last live reaction we're going to be doing for Chieri's Love is 8 Meters Tall, because chapter 63 will be the final chapter of Chieri's Love is 8 Meters Tall, and it really does break my heart that this is happening. I hate that this is happening. But the recap is actually in the chapter, so we're going to just dive right into chapter 58 first, see what's in store for us today. New Year's came and went, and a few weeks into the 3rd school term had passed. Oh god, it really does feel like this manga got axed, and I hate that Chieri got axed, because this is one of the best fucking mangas. Whew, shoveling snow isn't easy. Whoa! Yay! Yay! Worn out already? How very you of you. Still, the snow this year is nuts, since it snowed a few times since New Year. Since it snowed a few times since New Year's. Thanks loads, Chieri-chan, Yumiji-kun. Thanks to you, the shopping district's all good now, but ain't you gonna be late to school soon? Oh, dude, Chieri better be wearing leggings, otherwise my poor girl's gonna be freezing. If it piles up again, just say the word. Gee, it's cold. So that's Sumini Chieri, huh? What? You might go back to your normal size? When you finally get to be a giant girl? That's a total waste. Down here, listen to the end. It's not like I want to go back. She just wants to know if there's a way or not. Well, if there's a... She wants to know if, like, she could pull a Diane, so to speak. A la, Nanatsu no Taizai. So, so that's what you mean. So, what do you two think? A way to turn back? Yeah, that does scratch the brain. But in the end, since you want to know, that means you have at least some thoughts about it, right? I'm not really sure myself. I'm questioning if I should just keep things the same like this. If you suddenly got bigger, I feel that would be the first question to come to mind. Yeah, like what caused Chieri to grow this big in the first place? Isn't it? Going at her own pace is Sharon's good point, right? But if that's the case, we'll help you out as much as you want if you ask. Aww. Thanks, Hina-chan, Sakina-chan. That said, we won't know what to do just by ourselves. Wouldn't asking the Giant Girl Support Department be the quickest route? I know I'm one to talk, but they heavily support this big me and all. It's kind of hard to break it, that I'm thinking about returning to normal. That's where you shy away? Still, you should learn more about your body. Well, I did hear you had a physical examination with Chisaki-san before. There were no problems whatsoever. Oh, here we go. Dude, the Chisaki bot. Let's see. Kuriko-chan, I've done a general examination. There wasn't a single point that looked to become an issue. She's so healthy, it's astonishing. Oh, as quick as ever. There it is. Kuroko Z. Yes! Wait, don't just bring her back to school. As for the undone blood test, I secretly drew some blood while she slept. Huh? What in the heck? And I can't help but feel her weight is a tad high for her height. Hey! Rude. But Krokotron, don't you admire the big Chieri? You aren't against her return. Wait, you aren't against her returning to normal? As together with the size of her body, I'm captive to the size of her heart as well. Okay. As for who else might know, a way back to normal? That is a curiosity, isn't it? Pseudo Sensei, your adult opinion, if you'd be so kind. I love Pseudo. So you say, but us faculty members know almost nothing about Umine's case. By the way, Sensei, what you making? A snow sculpture? This is my past self. What? The past you? Damn. You didn't realize since my build is different from the present, am I right? Yet this too is me. Damn, Suo was hot even when he was younger. Damn, the man is fine. I look back on the past now and then like this, and both present and past combined together is me. I feel past you was still. Seriously, I feel past you was still pretty buff. I don't really get the meaning, but it sounds profound. So, how about you try looking back, Amine, about when your body became 8 meters on you? A hint just may lie in wait there. When I became bigger? That's right. We may not have given it thought until now. That's our sensei. Got anything else? It's just pushing it off on it elsewhere, but how about asking your kindred giant girl Nanami? Oh, speed up. Nero-chan? Really, Chieri? Normally you'd reach out to Nero-sama, who was bigger first, right? Wait, when did you get in the snowman? Nero's been the snowman Karuka-chan's been making. Karuka heard you had worries and asked Nairo to tag along. Yet opening the lid and it's you want to return to normal? No. Are you stupid? You finally achieved a body like no one else. A literal big gift bestowed to the chosen, yet to willingly let that go. Huh, how misguided can you be? I didn't say anything about returning to, not that it matters to Nairo. On the contrary, Nairo will be the de facto #1 giant girl. What a lucky break. Yeah. Pipe down, Nairo. Told you pushed her. Hey, what can't stop? I won't stop. Nairo's getting bigger and bigger. No. Anyway, maybe we've taken a step forward now. We'll start with trying to remember for now. Chieri's a genuine idiot. She's a giant fucking snowball. I love it. Does she have no 8-meter pride? Jeez, there goes the rivalry. That was a close call. What? Come on, old lady. That's not safe with that back. Can I borrow that? Huh? Are you gonna do it for me? Oh, what's this now? Compared to when I was in living assistance, it would seem you've changed a lot. I wonder if this too is Chieri's influence. Who is this? Long time no see, Nairo. Who the fuck is this waifu? Alright, here we go. Let's get to chapter 59. How have you been, Nairo? Amana Sora, Amana-Sora, why are you here? As crude as ever, I see. I may not look it, but now I'm the director of the support department. Ooh, hello. Giant Girl Support Department. Amana-Sora director, too. She is hot. She is so hot. Oh my god. God, she is hot. Dude, what is with the doctors and nurses in manga right now being hot? Because we have Queen Nurse Sensei in Dan and now her. Jesus Christ. Aren't we as big as ever? Skin firmness good. Skin firmness good. Hair gloss good. Small bags under the eyes. Have you been staying up late? Are you making sure to eat the meals provided by the department? There are departments prided quality food products. No notable problem with uniform durability. Yeah, no notable problem with uniform durability. Amana, the first thing you do after not meeting forever is a physical? Oh, apologies. Habit from my former living assistant days. What are you after? Mind if I have a lick? You promised to not interfere with Nairo and the others as much as possible, didn't you? Ew. Don't need to be so cold. Isn't it fine for just today since we get to see each other so rarely, since I'd really like to tie you down and do nothing but examine your body all over. Would you want her to tie you down and examine your body all over? depends on how she would be doing the examining. Oh, God. You have no sensitivity at all. Spent all day observing Chieri-chan, as 1 year's about to pass since her body became like that. So it's been a year since her body became a giant. And coincidentally, Chieri-chan happened to talk about looking into going back to her normal size. Coincidentally, what do you mean? You see, the support department's research has made progress on this topic. In a town far away from Chieri's and friends, Ukisugi City, Chieri carried her feet here to find the reason she became so big. Finally got here. Sorry for dragging you all along with me so late. It's fine, it's fine. So is this where... Well, after I moved part way through grade school, this is the house I lived in up to my first year in high school. Gee, I'm talking about just a year ago. But even if you say it's when I got bigger, the house broke and everything then was all chaos. Broke? I mean, I get it if you freaked out. Well, Chieri, did you remember anything by coming here? There was a great takoyaki place nearby. Nice takoyaki. Hey now. Come on, remember, Chieri. Dude, she's spanking her. Hina, I hate you so much. Why is this not me? I would totally be doing that too. Come on, remember, Chieri, use and crank that bigger than a brain of yours. Come on, Hina, don't rush her. If I recall that day, I went to school like always. God, Chieri looks so hot. The Yukichigan photo again? Ani-chan, wait, Ani-chan? Ani-chan, you knocked, entered again. You knocked, entered again. Even have boys confessing you left and right. So that must be the reason behind the refusals. Anyway, anywho, you're so devoted to gazing at a photo from grade school. It's almost been 6 years, too. What's the matter? I just happen to be looking at it. Yumichi-kan's home and us were, neighbors with each other, and you were always together since you were little. Practically family, and that got suddenly torn apart. So, are you keeping in touch or not? Oh my, despite both our parents keeping in touch now and then? What's it matter? Well, I guess that's how adolescent girls are. But are you sure? Yumichi-kan has a cute face. I bet he's become a good and popular guy by now. Oh, shut up already. Get out. Mom and Dad also have the thing with Yumichi-kan on their mind. It seems they still think they did a bad thing to you. It's okay to be more honest with yourself and do what you want to do, even getting bigger and going looking. What? Yumi-chan, Yumi-chan, Chieri, wait up. You're slow, Yumi-chan. I knew I was the faster runner. That's dangerous, Chieri. Eyes in front. Oh, so she's dreaming of her time with Yumichi. Yumi-chan, I don't want to be apart. It'll be fine, Chieri. Someday we'll meet when we're bigger. Bigger? How much bigger? More than a car? I don't mean that kind of bigger. I will. I swear I'll get bigger. I'll get bigger than a house, and I'll look for you from high up. Doofus. Yumi-chan, bigger. Get bigger. See you. Well, that explains a lot. Outside? Chieri-chan, are you what the? Huh? What? I remembered. So it was, in short, feelings of wanting to meet Yumichi-kan, meet Chieri, bigger, is that right? What the heck? That's so great. Makes no sense, but isn't it totally moving? So meaning's pure feelings caused a miracle? Sounds like an explanation, but isn't. Could have guessed that was the reason you became a giant girl. Naru-chan and who? Good evening, Chieri-chan. A bit to the point, but how do you like to return to your normal size? Oh, here we go. Okay, so now we're at chapter 60. Return to my old size? We were just thinking of a way to do that too. And who are you? Why are you on Nairon's shoulder? How thoughtless of me. I never introduced myself. Huh? I am Amano Sora, Nairo's former living assistant and the current Giant Girl Support Department Director. Wait, that's dangerous. My height is 167 centimeters. My age is a secret, but I'm single. I love big girls. Woo! Come now, Chieri-chan, use that big body of yours and catch my love for you. Sorry, it was too sudden. It took me by surprise. Don't worry, my dear, but snow sure is unexpectedly hard and painful. Yet another weirdo showed up. I freaking love her. Um, you said return to normal. Do you know how? Now, be patient. You're so hasty. Well, you brought it up. Look at the time. Let's move this elsewhere. Now then, in order to grasp circumstances as well, let's summarize from square one. Setting details aside, you were thinking that the broad root cause that made oh my god. Saying details aside, you were thinking that the broad root cause that made Chieri-chan bigger was wanting to meet Yumichi-kun, whom she was intimate with in early childhood. Yes, yeah, probably. So if that's it, is that yours too? Just so you know, Nairo has no such person, since the one who Nairo-sama loves most of all is myself. Nairo looks at the mirror every day and talks to her. You're so cute today. Oh, shut up, Nairo. Hard to believe, but I'm sure it's true. So then, Nairo, do you remember when you had gotten bigger? It's nothing interesting or anything like that. Just Nairo wanted recognition to stand out more than others. So she tried her hardest for that and continued doing that more than anyone. By the time Nairo realized it, she had gotten bigger. No, duh, it was a surprise at first. The thought at just that if Nairo was bigger, she'd stand out more than anyone turned true. Of course, Nairo panicked and hid in a warehouse for a while outside of sight. It's ironic considering how badly Nairo thought about wanting to stand out. Then Amano showed up there. Dude, the Sherry's naked body is still hotter. I'm sorry, Nairo. It's just how it is. But it's ironic, isn't it? That Nairo wanted to stand out and be bigger, and she got bigger, and then she had to hide. You're so big, can I feel you? Oh my god, can you believe it? Those were the first words she said, this geeky lady. Back then was also my first time seeing a giant girl, so I was rather excited. From there, I went on to become Nairo's helper. All right, time for the real question. We named this phenomenon the girl gigantification phenomenon. Their gigantification reasons may differ, but the two share a common point. Head on the nail much? Common point? Oh, do you mean like a strong wish? Correct. Nice guess. Chieri-chan and her thoughts toward Yumichi-kun, whom she hadn't met in years, sharing these feelings with no one, building all the more stress. Nairo and the gap between the environment she was placed in and her ideals, the resentment born from high pride. Both of them wanted to alter the status quo. Their all too strong wish becoming the trigger. Alter the status quo. I suppose it's a symptom similar to the secondary the sexual characteristics distinctive to puberty, especially around the ages of middle to high school. It's the period in which you learn how wide and different the world you had known is. The bodily and mental changes in girls increase more than boys. Yeah, that's true. And yet, unlike adults, the things you can do remain few while only your mind develops. Ooh, hello. So the wish of wanting to meet Yumichi-kun grew larger. She could not suppress it with her small body, and being able to stand it no longer, her body grew larger. Precisely with the power. Sherry's love is 8 meters tall! The tile of Manga! Precisely with the power of love, you became 8 meters tall. Oh my god, it's the tile of the Manga! I love that it's the tile of the dude. This is genius. It's the title of the fucking manga. This makes me happy. You have no. As cheesy. Okay, this is cheesy as hell to an extent, but God, I love that this now like the title of the manga makes even more sense, and I do not care. I love it. To get this big with just a wish, then what makes me different? If the wish strength is key, then I should have gotten bigger as well. Oh my, sponsored Chisaki-san. She's right. In that case, it's strange Karuko-chan didn't grow bigger, since everyone here knows how genuine the feelings she spoke at the culture festival are. This is just a conjecture, but it could be a difference of means and objective. In contrast to growing bigger itself being your goal, the pair's gigantification was purely a means that occurred by happenstance. That makes a lot more sense. Because whereas, with Chieri and with Nairo, it was more of like a concept and slash, kind of a metaphor in a way too. It's more of a concept kind of thing, conceptual kind of thing, where it's like want to meet to want to stand out, which is more of like a concept. Whereas versus versus just like literally wanting to become big. Like that makes a lot more, that to me would make a little bit more sense. In order to grant the wishes of wanting to meet Yumichi-kun and wanting to stand out, well, and simply, you had no talent to gigantify. Ooh. Otherwise, by now, high school girls with strong wishes, the world would be awash with giant girls. No talent. Too bad. Shut up! You had that coming, woman. What the heck? It's the truth, so get over it. Why did it have to be this selfish girl? I won't accept this. Well, let's leave them to their antics. It's dangerous, so let's step away. As for the topic of how to return to your normal size, you're harboring a guest spy now, aren't you? Assuming you grew bigger from wishing to meet him for a long time, why is it that you're still big now that it's been fulfilled? It is because that wish still has yet to be completely fulfilled. Then what about Nairo-chan? Why is she still big after growing big and getting attention from everyone? It's likely because of you being there. To be blunt, you stand out more than Nairo. That makes sense. But even before Chieri showed up, though, her wish should have been fulfilled, technically. Her need for approval is out of the ordinary, too. It's like Roboco, oh my god. She has pride in being a giant girl. She truly believes that she wants to be number one. As long as she doesn't accept from the bottom of her heart that she surpassed you, she will never return to her former size. Nairo-chan, that's why you're much the same. Just meaning isn't enough. So it's further. So you need to fulfill your true wish deep in your psyche, commitment, kiss, anything goes. It's all mood and impulse. So now show me what will come of it, right here and now. Satisfy my intellectual curiosity. Oh my god, is this gonna be so cheesy? I do not care. I don't care. So further, meant that what? You're pretty good, Kuroko. I could say the same to you. Are you okay? Being crushed by a giant girl is the best reward there is. Okay. In the end, the most important part was left ambiguous. Yeah. Well then, see you at school tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for today. Alright, let's get to chapter 61. Gosh, Chieri looks hot here. Thank you, Amano-san. I've always wanted to thank you, since the support department people are so considerate and try not to get involved in my life as much as possible. Don't worry about it. Rather, we'd like to thank you. Giant girls are very fascinating. So, the always making big gashes and stuff for me was my idea. Thank you. Oh, that was awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. So for the support department, if I were to return to, don't worry about that either. If you return to your original size, then that phenomenon itself is intriguing. It is, because then that means it confirms Amano's theory about what causes and essentially would reverse gigantification. Like, that's great if Chieri confirms that theory. But anyways. I have no intention of trying to stop it. Rather, I'm rooting for you. Once again, allow me to give you my thanks. Thank you for becoming so big. Becoming big, huh? If you sleep in your uniform, it's going to get all wrinkly. Oni-chan, geez, when did you get here? Well, I was thinking you were a bit down going off the text. I got the gist of it. It's about going back or not, right? So much has happened since you became big. Learning this out of the blue doesn't make it an easy call either. Yeah. I was confused at first, but I got to see Yumi-chan like I wanted to for so long. I made so many friends. My current life is really fun. I got closer with the people in town, and the support department people are all so nice and have helped me a ton. There's tons of things I want to do if I go back to normal, but my selfish wish made me bigger. I didn't even give it a second thought. I love Yumi-chan this much, and yet I still don't even know what I want to do. Aww. If she goes out with Yumichi-kun and grants her wish, she'll surely return to normal size. That means letting go of her 8-meter body. I'm really sorry for being so selfish. There's nothing to apologize for. She wished to see the person she loves, and if she gets to be with the one that she loves, then without skipping a beat, I'm sure she'd choose to return to normal. But the many experiences she gained the past year, with that body were so wonderful, she'd hesitate even that. Oh, Kitty moaning in his sleep. I don't know if you could hear that, but he's moaning in his sleep. It's adorable. Chieri's feelings honestly made me happy because it's the same for me. But considering the reason for her getting bigger, the kind Sherry right now, is blaming herself and unsure. Amid this mess of emotions, is it okay if she gives an answer to my confession? I. Oh my God! Yes, come on. Next day. Good morning, Yumi-chan. Good morning, Sherry. Those two are being kind of awkward. They even unusually came to school separate. It's right on the heels of yesterday. It happens. Um, the they all stayed up late crew. Yeah, wait, the all stayed up late crew. But really, what is Sherry-chan going to do? Granted, I'm sure it hangs on Yuji-kun. It's not like there's anything to worry about. You understand that too, yeah? Spending this past year with them, I know how deep their bond is, whether I like it or not. So, no matter the choice made, let's just watch over the two, since we're their besties. Yes. Suo-sensei. Oh, Kataki. Thanks for the advice the other day. Thanks to it, Sherry was able to remember the moment she got bigger. I've heard about it. Good for her. You aren't with her today? Uh, to be honest, I'm at a loss what to do. How about doing what you want to do? Yeah. Um, Amine, through that big body of hers, conveyed her feelings to you the best she could. Then you got to answer that. Now it's your turn. Got it. Okay, here we go. I'm ready for this. Sorry for calling you up to the roof out of the blue. Are you cold? I'm just fine. As you can see, I am a giant girl. Hey, at long last. Has the time finally come? The birth of the whole schools, no, the whole town's official couple? Well, push. They're gonna notice us. Oh my God, this is like an event, and I'm so here for it. Why is it taking place on the rooftop? It's windy and too damn cold. I can't hear what they're saying over the wind. I'm cold, Graham. Doofus, the rooftop is the go-to for confessions. Yeah. Yesterday, you taught me a lot of things, so I wanted to tell you my exact feelings too. Like you, it was always on my mind ever since you moved. We were always together since we were small, but suddenly you were gone. I endeavored to not mind as much as possible, but it always felt out of place for me. A place to me. It was really like a handful of a little sister was gone out of nowhere. It was incredibly way too quiet. What little sister? You're saying that now here again? No, Yumi, why? You've always been cheerful and energetic, and you can get along with anyone in no time, so I figured you quickly forgot me and were having a great time. I've always tried to think of it that way. Um, that's why when we met again, you being so delighted really made me happy. Back then, I was embarrassed, so I lied. I acted like it was like a coincidence that we met again. But I really knew you were there, so I had them put me in the same class. Aw, becoming big was so much of a shock that uh, the memory of why went out the window. But it's true. I was thinking of you. The words I'm about to tell you might change something, but if possible, I still want you to hear them. Whoa, Yum, let's discuss. Whoa, Yumi-chan, look how Cher. They kissed. Okay, let's see. Huh? Now what is? Huh? Now what is it? Was that sound Sherry falling? Ouch, Sherry, are you okay? She turned back to normal. Sherry is back to normal now. Oh my God. Of course, it was True Love's kiss, wasn't it? Yep, it was True Love's kiss. Cheesy as it is, I knew it was coming. So now we're at the final chapter of this live reaction, which is chapter 62. Oh crud, I forgot my eraser. Yumi-chan, here you go. You can borrow it. You can thank me with 30 school lunch breads. It sounds like you still have the 8-meter feeling lingering. No way you can eat that much. It's been a few days since the rooftop incident. Guess so. Oops, things calmed down and we're attending school like always. My bad. It's all good. You're so cute. Sherry had returned to her original height. Thanks. Hey, Sharon, you two are close as ever. Hina-chan, Sakina-chan, even at this height, these are sure some lavish boobs. Hey, cut it out. Come on, Hina. She doesn't like this in front of everyone. Feel her up when more people are watching. Huh? That's the problem? Anywho, let's take this to the bathroom. Okay, see you later, Yumi-chan. It's reassuring she's kind of having fun. Hey, Yumichi. Sup? How are things with Sherry? Guys, have Have you held hands yet? Was there grippies? No, it's not like we're going out. What the hell you mean you ain't going out? Even though you kissed? That wasn't like an accident. It sounds like a joke, but according to Amano-san from the support department, Sherry's wish to see me was so strong she grew bitter, taking your relationship into account. So, to satisfy her with something that surpasses her wish. For example, a kiss or dating could be enough to turn her back to normal. Still, having doubt, I tried to confess and my feet slipped, and by coincidence, our mouths bumped together. While Sherry safely returned to normal, I failed to convey my feelings to her. To top it off, it's been too awkward to talk for beans. So even a mishap like that satisfied her and returned her to normal, huh? Well, the detailed history of Japan B, she's asleep. Sherry, hey, and yet the person in question is like this. Mine, you may have returned to normal height, but it's not easy to hide that you're dozing off, you know. What? Oh, sorry. I wonder if she just doesn't mind it. Take your marks, set. Ooh. Finally, good time. Yay! Your top form running with Sherry-chan. Thanks for running with me. I knew it'd be fun. That's a race. I'm no match for you, Rio-chan. You would have had the win if not for the long absence. What? No way. Nairo's back to normal too? Sherry, Nairo-chan, aren't you kind of small? Yes, it's all your fault. The day Nairo saw the whole story on the rooftop, guys, no looking. Nairo saw you return to normal size. At first, she didn't think you'd actually return to normal, but once Nairo was elated over genuinely being the #1 giant girl, her wish was granted, and even Nairo became smaller. A short-lived achievement. Oh no. Hey there, Nairo. Quite the cute size we found ourselves at. Tsukino, gotten more approachable. Really threw your weight around with that big body until now, hmm? Hey, where are you touching? Okay, get changed and let's go karaoke. Didn't we go yesterday? Then we can stop by the new cafe by the station too. Yumichi, come on, let's hit the arcade. Well, yeah, she's finally back to normal. There'll be tons of things she wants to do, that her 8-meter body couldn't. It wouldn't be nice if I got in the way. Hey, wait up. Aw. Oh, they're separated now. Aww. Oh, right, I'm not 8 meters tall anymore. Since I'm not a helper anymore, somehow we feel further apart than we were before. Sherry, Yumi-chan. Hey, Sharon, how about later today? Oh, hey, Yumichi, after school. Can we go home together? Yes! Okay, so the final chapter will be on January 26th, but oh my god. Okay, so this twist though about how she gigantified, and how Nairo gigantified. I'm not mad at this twist. I know some people are probably pissed that she returned to normal and that they wanted Sherry to stay a giant forever. I'm more annoyed about the confession stuff. Like, oh, like everything up to there, it was just so. I was like, okay, I'm on board with this. I see where this is going. This is good. Finding out how she became a giant makes sense. How Nairo became a giant makes sense. Yeah, and like the support department being behind all this and like, getting that confirmation, it totally makes sense. But then, and then also seeing, when she returned back to her original size, being, separated from, or drifting further apart from Yumi, kind of pissed me off a little bit. I was just like, well, yeah, it probably would happen. I'm kind of not surprised by that to an extent. But like, I kind of wish like Pseudo Sensei would have stepped in a little bit with Yumi and be like, Yumi, you know what you want. Go after it. Like something. Give me something. Um, with that. But we're gonna see them walk home together. The final chapter on January 26th. I'm hoping it means. I know we're probably not gonna get a wedding. I don't give a shit about if we get a wedding or not. I just want to see them be together. That's all I want. If I get that, then I will be happy. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What you guys thought of these chapters. Are you guys satisfied with this? Are you satisfied with the with how Sherry became bigger? I'm happy with. I'm totally down with how it happened. And I know it's cheesy as fuck with True Love's kiss and all that in the case of Sherry. And what do you think about Nairo shrinking right after that? I love it. I love that Nairo shrank right after that. That shit was just an awesome twist. That that made my life. You have no idea. But like seeing everything is great. But like just seeing the pacing, how the pacing changed, or like seeing like the different the time skips and stuff like that. Yeah, you could tell that Sherry's Love is 8 meters tall got axed, and it really fucking sucks because I know that there was more that was going to be told here. Oh, for sure. Before all this happened, we were going to get more with Amano and stuff. I just know we were, and I would have liked to see like Amano and Suo do some crazy shit too, and more shenanigans with Amano just in general, because Amano is fucking weird, and I love it. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Sherry content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wish list, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!